And hello, YouTube, and welcome back to another episode of The Zone TV Movie Entertainment with me, your host Jonathan, once again bringing you my thoughts and review for today's first episode of Disney Plus's Marvel's um, fourth or third Phase 5, Phase 1 television show, Marvel's Secret Invasion. That's right, that's a handful. Sorry about that, but yeah, Ant-Man, Guardians, and yeah. So this would be number three. My bad. Number three of all time of Phase 5, and Phase 1 of Phase 5 of the television side of it. So Secret Invasion, it's here. I've been looking forward to seeing this because honestly, I heard the concept. I honestly thought probably a lot of us assumed that Secret Invasion was going to be this big spectacle Avengers film where some Skrulls have taken over the planets, disguising themselves as politicians, you know, government officials, whatever. Some in the comics have become superheroes like Tony Stark. That we all thought Tony Stark got snapped out of existence when he snapped his fingers and died, but we find out later on that he was going to be a Skrull. So that's basically the gist of the comic book. However, here in the show, Skrulls have infiltrated Earth. So some of them are bad, and some of them are still good. And it's up to Nick Fury to basically come back to Earth because he's still technically in space doing his thing with Sword. He comes back to Earth. He finds out all about these, invading Skrulls taking over the planet, and he's got to stop it with his friends Talos and of course Maria Hill, and of course we got Emilia Clarke in here playing Talos' daughter. So yeah, let the journey begin. So spoilers ahead if you have not seen this first episode. There's only one episode. It's going to be a weekly thing, so unfortunately, and there's also going to be 6 episodes. So let's buckle up and enjoy this ride because honestly, Secret Invasion, let's talk about it. Now, I was looking forward to Secret Invasion because of a lot of different things. One, because I would like to see, how they're going to handle the fact that there are some Skrulls out there that, with their power of shape-shifting, taking people's memories, taking over things if they wanted to, how are they going to take over the Earth? Or try to take over the Earth? And, for watching this first episode kind of reminded me of watching the first episode of Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Falcon and Winter Soldier literally sets up, the new world in a way. I mean, we are going to get a little bit more details about that in Captain America 4. But, after the whole blip and after everybody came back from the blip, how is the Marvel Earth changed? There's no more Avengers now. There's no, there are other heroes out there. Some people are, discovering that there are maybe mutants living around the Earth now. And we haven't got that far yet, but, how is the Earth going to see all this? Aliens are coming down to Earth more times than, more than, the Union comes around, do their whole, World Union meetings, So how is that changing the Earth? Well, it's become now even more scarier. The fact that now there is no Marvel, there is no Avengers now leading these people. Who's going to defend the Earth? Shield's gone. So Nick Fury, he's got his new, his new shield or sword, but nobody knows about it because it's in space. And how these, galaxy-threatened aliens are going to come back to Earth and sneak past his defenses. Well, it looks like they kind of did. So we all know the last time we saw the Skrulls was in Captain Marvel. Carol Danvers took them to find a new planet, but it looks like something happened and they got frustrated and some of them came back to Earth to you know what, we can't find anywhere out there. Let's go back to Earth and bunker down here and take it over for ourselves. Something happened with the Carol Danvers story after that. I mean, I don't know if we're going to get that in, the Marvel's movie when we get in November, but something happened. We just don't know. But we also get to see Nick Fury in here as well, and he's quite not himself either. We get to see him come back, because some Skrulls are trying to, to get a bomb in Russia. Of course, it has to be Russia, so go figure. And some Skrulls are trying to, get this, I guess, dirty bomb to basically start a war. You start a war in one country, more countries get involved, especially if you attack that other country and then big wars happen, right? And then everybody starts fighting. That's exactly how war usually starts. So if that happens, everybody gets killed. Skrulls can come in, clean up the mess, and take over as long as they want. So Nick Fury and his team is literally got to stop that from happening. But the problem is, anybody could be a Skrull. Could be the president. Could be the mailman. Could be the guy next door. Could be the guy who gives groceries, your girlfriend, whatever. It could be anybody. And Nick Fury has no idea how he's going to stop this, but he's going to try because he's Nick Fury. But also the fact that he's still dealing with the fact that he's got maybe kind of like a post-traumatic stress going on because, you know, he did get snapped out of existence himself. Also Maria Hill as well. And, you know, everybody thinks he's not the same anymore. He's not the same Nick Fury who will go into battle right away. You know, he has his contingency plans. He's got the beeper to call Carol Danvers if he needs it. He's got the Avengers. Without any of that stuff, what exactly is Nick Fury? You know, he doesn't have S.H.I.E.L.D. anymore. So is his S.H.I.E.L.D. literally cracked? Hard to say, but we have to wait and see when we get more episodes. But in this episode, we got to see him, Talos, literally go after some agents who are trying to take over the Earth with some rogue Skrulls, including Talos' daughter, played by Emilia Clarke, which I'm not thinking she's going to be completely bad in this episode or in this show. I feel like she's just acting out like this because her mother's gone, apparently, and she's acting like a teenage rebel, so makes sense. But I'm pretty sure by episode 4 or 5, she'll change her ways and go back to being good. But until then, she's kind of in the bad side right now. But, you know, not bad of a first episode. You know, I just, my one concern about this whole show is the fact that, like, I'm pretty sure people are going to get killed in this show. And there is one big person that gets killed in this show, and I'll reveal it in a minute. I just hope they stay dead, because I'm getting kind of tired of seeing Marvel do this, and DC does this too. You know, right now Marvel is somehow doing the multiverse, but yet they got Celestials in space, and nobody seems to, like, oh yeah, you got Skrulls here, but yet you big giant robot monsters in space are up there doing your thing, just like you guys planning your plot. Yeah, we're not gonna worry about you, but yet we got the multiverse with Kang the Conqueror somewhere too doing his thing. So, you know, I just hope it just focuses on just being a spy thriller show and just focus on that. Don't try to connect so much to other things. If you want to connect to the Marvels to set that up, awesome. Just do that. I just don't want to see people get killed and then 5 months later when we get another show or another movie or whatever it is, they come back and they're totally fine. You know? So, like in the big reveal at the end here, Maria Hill gets killed. Now, is it actually Maria Hill? Not really sure. Could be a Skrull pretending to her. The last time we saw Maria Hill as a Skrull, it was Talos' wife. So now that Talos' wife is no longer there, it could be somebody else disguises her. Who knows? But it looked like Maria Hill is actually dead. But, you know, so I just hope if they're going to keep her dead, keep her dead. Don't bring her back in. Avengers, Secret Wars, and she comes back from another alternate timeline. You know, I'm kind of getting tired of the whole, they're dead, but we can get this version back from like 20 years ago, or let's go back to 2012 and get Maria Hill from that universe. Say, hey, you died in 2025, but you can come back with us and hang out with us here. I hope that if they're gonna kill Maria Hill, she's actually gone. Because she was a good character, but also I'm kind of mad that they killed her off so quickly, if it really was her, because, really? What was the point of even bringing her back for? But, still, Marvel's, has got that problem with this whole killing and then not killing people, so, except for her for some weird reason, except Black Widow for some reason still hasn't come back, but anyway, that's a whole different thing. But, so far, not bad. I like the fact that it felt like a political spy thriller. It really felt like that. It felt, a spy show where you got espionages and, you got spies on one side versus spies on the other side, good versus evil kind of thing. And that the fight choreography was pretty cool. So I hope we get some more of that. I just hope it doesn't turn into, what Falcon and Winter Soldier was. It was everybody's after one certain thing. The one thing I didn't like about Falcon and Winter Soldier was the fact that they went back to the whole super soldier formula. Do we need to go back to that again? I don't want them to go back to a certain thing here. If they're gonna go after, bad scrolls, okay, bad scrolls. Take them out. Gotta get them out before they conquer Earth. Alright, cool, no problem. But don't send, don't have the scrolls come in and do some bad things, and then you give them a big speech and like, oh, we're sorry, and everything goes back to normal. I just hope it's not the case with that. I hope that if they actually are bad scrolls, wipe them out and don't try to get them to be good guys again, because honestly, that's gonna be just a waste of a show. But we have to wait and see. It's only 6 episodes, but for the first episode, I thought it was pretty cool seeing Matt Mickelson come back as Talos. I think he's great. He's a great actor. He's always great as a bad guy kind of character. So seeing Nick Fury again, seeing Maria Hill, even though she was kind of cut short, if she really is gone, because I'm not gonna try to fall for that trick where she's dead in the next week's episode or the week after that she comes back and we find out she was a Skrull the whole time, and then the real Maria Hill somewhere. They also capture Eric Ross apparently. The guy from Black Panther who always helps out Shuri. He was a Skrull too, so where's the real one? We have no idea. So, because the last time we saw him, he was in Black Panther, and he got captured by Valentine. So, there's that. So, he could be on the run. He could have got captured somewhere, so he could be somewhere captured. Because apparently it looks like the Skrulls capture their targets, copy who they are, take their memories, and then keep them, I guess, locked up somewhere. So it's a possibility he could be still alive. We just don't know yet. But so far so good. I'm gonna keep watching it, and I just hope it turns out great. So leave a comment below. Let me know what you guys thought about Secret Invasion. Are you guys looking forward to this show? Not looking forward to it? What do you think is gonna happen with this show moving forward? Any guesses if Maria Hill is actually really dead, or that was a Skrull? And also, what do you think if she really is dead? What do you think of it? Do you think it kind of messed up? They just kill her off right away, and there was no point of doing that, or you think there's something more to it? Leave me a comment below. Let me know. Stay tuned for more. Thank you very much, and have a good day.